talk to some more people. Pretty much everybody in the shopping district will say the same thing, but we can look around in other places.
Now, notably here, we can kind of rove around the city, and we can still go back to school, because none of this is actually taking up a significant amount of time.
Exactly. We can even go to the Juness and then choose not to go as long as we don't actually go upstairs.
If we were to go to the library to study, for instance, that would actually pick up the whole evening.
Yeah, exactly like going to the what are they called? Restaurants or something in Persona 3.
Yes, eating.
There are restaurants in this game, and they are, as with most of the things in this game, much improved. Jump in the river. Miss Talkin' Circles might get mad. What?
Isn't that the other twin?
I don't know if we know this yet or not, but I believe it is. It does look the same. Yeah, but she didn't say anything about it. It does look like her, but I don't remember if it is or not. I think so. Okay. Oh, an old lady? That really fries my biscuits! Oh, fuck. Standing in the wrong place. I need to get this guy to hit me with his bike. Kind man. Oh, no! No! So he knows Dojima, apparently.
Dojima's name is a name to be feared.
Well,
by all who are of ill intent.
It's dangerous. Yeah. I like the background. I like the wires in the background, how they make move.
Some people, like, in real life, have expressed fear of being hit by a bike, and I never really understood that. Bikes don't weigh anything.
It would hurt if, like, you got hit by the handlebars.
Yeah, but it's not exactly dangerous. Like, come on, it's a bike.
Oh,
This is the gazebo that we were talking to Yukiko at before.
I would be much more worried if I was the guy on the bike hitting the pedestrian than if I was a pedestrian.
Yeah,
I've been hit by a guy on a bike, and it was not comfortable.
Yeah, but, like, it's not like getting hit by a car, I think is what he's saying. Okay.
There's uncomfortable versus being actually something to be afraid of.
We can go outside of our house. Well, Dojima's house. So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Which is a very nice house. I mean, look at this place.
Yeah. There's some kind of ditch here.
Some kind of water management thing.
And a graphical error over here. I think that's the first, like, definite graphics error we've seen
Maybe
so
that's
far.
Supposed to be there.
No, it's not. The road just ends.
They couldn't afford more road.
It's too expensive. After the war. Yeah, I think this is over here's one too.
History, people. History.
And it just keeps going. And there's this person in orange on the bike. Really, the only thing we can do here is go back home. But later on, there will be some people in places.
Some really weird people.
Yeah. I do want to go to the shopping district because I want to pick up a couple things. Let's go to the Juness first. I'm not actually going to go into it to go to the dungeon. I just kind of want to show you what it looks like. Sometimes there'll be people standing here. And when you want to talk to Yusuke, he's actually here too.
And we can see that the Juness is actually so big, they require elevators.
Yeah, and I presume this goes into a normal part, but this goes up to like where there's the food court and stuff like that.
Juness is apparently 5 stories tall, looking at those lights above the doors.
Well, it could have some like downstairs stuff, storage rooms and shit. But yeah,
still, Juness is enormous.
I like their tiny little shopping carts.
You see those grocery stores a lot more nowadays. I've seen them.
I just used to sing the big metal ones.
Maybe it's not the main entrance.
That's the only entrance.
It's the only entrance you
and
go in.
the only escape from Juness is through that door, or the television.
Or the television. Or suicide.
Well, traditionally the way to do that is to jump in the television. So I was here before, but I never looked at this bus stop. No reason to, but this will be used for some things later. Here's the gas station we saw at the beginning of the game. Pretty much everybody here who was here last time will say the same thing.
And of course, our entrance into the Velvet Room and the new save point.
Yep. The save point was there last time.
Didn't notice.
I may have even pointed it out. Okay, so that'll do that on the 23rd. This guy just says the same thing about that thing. And she's talking about a square button. Square button, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The vending machines are stuck.
Oh, that's surprising.
So we'll buy some more tap sodas.
I feel like they usually take longer to restock.
Maybe I think it's random, maybe.
Could also be because the first part of that dungeon counts as like a full run.
It could be. I mean, they restock periodically during any dungeon, so it's not just in between dungeons they restock. I've definitely come here and still had the drinks be out of stock. So. But I have a feeling that your theory is correct. Let's go into the Daidara and sell some junk, because we have some junk to sell. Daidara Metalworks. Okay. Sell your materials to create weapons and armor. Materials are useless. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason not to sell them. Actually, there is a reason to not specifically sell one thing. But I'm not gonna bother worrying about that right now. It's not until later in the game. So, first thing it'll do is bring up sell all materials, and it will tell you at the top how much you're gonna get for that. That's a significant amount of money. One of the things you can do is you're gonna get, if you're grinding, you'll get a bunch of money from however many enemies you're fighting, and the things that they drop, which gives you even more money. And the earlier enemies don't necessarily give you, they don't give you less money when you fight them. They give you less experience, but not less money. So, now we're gonna see he's taking those incisors. He's making a thing for us, which has unlocked the little lizard charm. And he's found some more. He can actually make multiple items from the same thing. And you have to bring him a certain amount. A vigor fob. These are accessories. We don't have any accessories yet. Actually, I think we have like a default one. So let's take a look at those. Yeah, we have. Oh, he automatically starts with the headband, which increases strength. Vigor fob is maximum HP, which is really good, but they're too expensive right now. Lizard charm increases magic, and it increases endurance, and that's all we have right now. These are pretty good. I don't think it's worth getting them at the beginning. You can find these in the dungeon also. Buying armor, I almost never buy armor, to be honest. But considering how grindy things can get, you could, you know, conceivably get it. You can find pieces of armor in the dungeon, and I usually rely on that, especially early in the game where your resources are pretty much just, you want to spend those your money on either getting personas you need really early, or, you know, the various money sinks like the different stat boosting things. Yeah, and recovery items, because early in the game you only really have recovery items to use for grinding and stuff. I don't think we have anything worth selling. I don't remember picking up a life stone. Did we start with one? These are sort of percentage-based things, the stones. We got chest keys from Funky Student. We can get those through various means. So we haven't used any of our sodas yet. Let's go see if the other things respawned the other sodas. And then I'll spend probably the rest of my money on medicine at the thing. But I'll do that after I check for that. SP is definitely the priority. I don't think there's any new people here. They all look pretty much the same. I'm pretty sure that student was new though, which is why I talked to him. Yep. And I'm pretty much just using these, even though these are inferior in every way, simply because you can get twice as much of them if you do get a
and you really have nothing better to spend your money on.
This early?
Nothing better than soda.
It's the fact that you're spending so little money to get some SP back is very valuable. I mean,
you could buy this at the shop. We would probably just spend 15,000 yen on these alone. 120
yen for 5 SP is definitely worth it, considering how much it costs later. And the fact that you can use these as, like, you know, portable things. Okay, we didn't get a prize that time.
Unlucky.
It's fine. I pretty much only get it, like, maybe a quarter of the time, if that. So, let's go back to the thing. I could buy stuff here. I think they only have the really good thing when it's raining.
Yeah, that's correct.
Because nobody shows up and buys it. I think it's the Super Croquette, if I'm remembering.
It's just sold out all the time.
Oh,
yeah.
the capsule machines. I didn't bring this up. There's a couple capsule machines. Dials rusted in place. Cannot turn them. They are usable when it is raining. I think it takes time though. So
strangely enough, the rusted machine is useful when it's raining.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, see, the water lubricates it so they can turn.
Science.
She's got some new material or new merchandise. Oh, okay. She still says the same thing. Stop it! No, creepy frog lady. So now she's got go homes. Nice pun there. Which lets you teleport out of the dungeon. Quite valuable. We'll get some later, but I probably will end up buying a bunch. Medicine, obviously. Anything else? No, pretty much just go homes. Okay. How many of these don't want to buy? I'll buy 12 of them. That seems like a good amount.
Ah, yes, this store. The most intensely Japanese store in the game. It's an extremely patriotic place.
Are frogs particularly patriotic to Japanese stuff?
I don't know, probably. Why not? Why not frogs?
Why not frogs?
Well,
that is my philosophy on life.
You know, that frog, I think, is extremely patriotic no matter where you go. That frog's just kind of rad.
Well, he is smoking a pipe, which seems like it would be really bad for a frog.
Hey man,
especially bad.
Frogs don't get cancer. Like, I always hear like, oh, frogs are a good indicator of the ecosystem. Fuck that. Around here, frogs live in the sewer.
Maybe the sewer is a great ecosystem.
I guess. Maybe.
Thriving.
For a frog. Hey, this place is filled with slime and poo.
That sounds great. That sounds like a nice place.
For a frog, maybe. Yeah, that does sound good for a frog. Or a pig.
A rat.
Rats, yeah. Alligators. There's no alligators in the sewers.
There should be.
Well, they would freeze to death here.
True. Maybe someday. Maybe global warming. 100 years we can actually have alligators in our sewers.
The neighborhood we used to live in had raccoons in the sewers, like thousands of them.
There are raccoons everywhere.
Well, like especially in the sewers, like when you would look going down the street, you would see eyes glowing in the sewers and see them running across the street.
Very ominous.
And like in other parts of the city, you don't really see raccoons all that often. But over there, just thousands of them. What was I doing? Oh, the library.
A group of about 5 raccoons that pretty much live on top of our house.
Yeah, but you live like...
every once in a while you can see them.
Just south of that neighborhood I was talking about, though.
So that is Raccoon Central.
Yeah. So we're going to study in the library.
Let's go for it.
This is one of those things that raises your stats, as I said. Hey! Science!
Yeah.
And, while they all just make little sound effects, some things actually raise your stats significantly more than others.
Yes. Such as this, we actually got a bonus here. Sometimes you will get penalties and become, frustrated.
Which I believe is random.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Highly random.
Knowledge on
Welcome
this.
home.
Dropped some knowledge on myself. How are you doing? Oh, she's dropping some knowledge on herself too. Let's check to see.
This is a day of absorbing knowledge.
Yes.
Still
Nanako's schooling continues.
Still no rain in the near future. Well, there's one day, but it's not necessarily rain. What do we got here? Oh, we open the fridge. There's a half-eaten cup of instant ramen. The bathroom was right.
Yeah.
Well, we should definitely eat this. Probably moldy.
Oh, I left it alone.
Why?
Oh,
What's wrong with
Why
you,
would
Joel?
you leave it alone?
Coward.
I don't know. Joel
God,
just
I hate
decided.
this guy.
Oh.
It's too late to leave home. Joel is too much of a coward to eat old ramen and too much of a coward to leave.
Well, I've just lost all respect for him.
Sad.
Just save the game. Just whatever. I'm too disgusted to keep going.
Such a loser, Joel.
And we're back.
Yay.
Oh.
Aha. So, now we have stuff. It says we can work outside despite our earlier reticence from leaving. We can leave.
We can work outside in the future.
Yes, once we get part-time jobs available to us. We don't have any available to us right now, so we can look at our stuff now. It's not like, oh, you need to go to sleep when we need to look at this stuff. Nothing new on the shelf. Nope. Here's a calendar 3. If you look a calendar here, if you look at it closely, it's Persona 3 calendar. This is very hard to see in the PS2.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that you just won't notice if you're not playing on an emulator.
Yeah, it's much more obvious in one of the other earlier angles, like when we're looking at the TV, you can see it on the wall. Speaking of the TV, we can watch the weather forecast, and it does the same thing as the living room. Watching the Midnight Channel wouldn't do anything right now. Futons where we sleep,
What is
obviously.
that magazine?
Gags.
Brit A. Porter, apparently. Weird.
We got a lot of weird magazines.
In English, no less.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Well, we're a cool transfer student from the city, so we probably do speak English.
This seems like a comfortable place to sit. We don't have any books yet. There is a book coming out soon that we can read, that Great Man book. It's about great men.
Like ourselves.
Yeah. I don't have any work to do right now, so we can't do that. But we can study at our study desk, which is also has that exact same Gags book on it. And probably some Magnas or whatever. That's what you call those, right?
Yeah, Magnus. Pretty sure that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
I thought that was like what lava was called before it came out of a volcano.
I think that's manga.
Oh, right. You're right. That's what that is. So we can drop some more knowledge on ourselves. Didn't get a bonus. That's okay.
Anytime you get knowledge, it's a bonus.
Oh, phone is peeing.
What if you learned something horrible that you didn't want to know?
Margaret just like rings us up on her cell phone.
How did she get our number?
She is a mystical
Stalker.
car. She's a mystical car lady.
Stalker, more like it.
I realize this is sudden, but I'm Margaret. We met at the Velvet Room the other day.
How did you get my number, lady?
Clearly
I
coming
think
on to you.
Igor gave it to her.
Yeah, call him. It'll be really creepy.
And Igor knows because he can see into your soul with his
Okay, to be
horrible
fair, that's
eyes.
true.
To contact you immediately.
Oh, something to worry about.
Going to save your friends is a selfless and noble deed.
Yeah.
By all means, we encourage and support you in regards to this matter.
We cannot legally assist you in this matter, and will disavow all knowledge of you if you fail.
But to proceed too hastily in that quest will mean facing one battle after the next.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think you just described a dungeon.
Though you may be pressed for time, devoting yourself to battles will not quench your heart's yearnings.
Hey, you don't know that.
But maybe my heart's yearnings is battle.
The
Our
bonds
battle.
created
Blood.
through social links are another important means of strengthening the powers of your persona.
This is getting more into the using personas as a means of leveling up your... using social links as a means of leveling up your personas rather than grinding in the dungeon.
Which, as we mentioned before, is a lot more efficient than just
And
grinding.
remember the importance of moving at a sustainable pace. Please remember that. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Did it sound like he was freaked out? Good. I did. I took that to heart. I thought carefully. Whatever. Get a call from this velvet cab lady before school. Braided girl.
Chatty girl doesn't remember what she said. She just talks, man. Just like flows with it.
It's all shady and creepy, you know? Foxes.
Oh, we should probably go there.
Something living in the shrine. Maybe monks. Monks are pretty creepy. Classes have ended. Okay, so we can now join sports clubs. Okay. Yep. So I don't know if we actually, yeah. Here's is what Logan was talking about earlier, getting an experience boost from
experience points.
Huh?
And experience points.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what Logan was talking about earlier. I'm pretty sure everybody says the same thing. We talk to them. So let's just get out of here. Notice that the music is different because it is cloudy. And the portraits for each of the destinations down at the bottom are different as well, as is the map.
Much gloomier and less exciting.
It is different.
I like it.
It is different when it's raining, and I think there might be one for winter. I don't remember. Actually, we don't want to leave, do we? No, we wanted to go to King Moron. Mr. Moroka. A respectable fellow. Just trying to keep perverts away from children.
And children away from children.
Yeah, well,
Perverts away from perverts, which is all pretty much the same thing.
well, children are perverts, so... You're trying to join a sports club because you got some kind of interest in balls? Get out of here, kid! That might be exactly what he's... Well, okay. Close enough. I kind of expected there to be a knowledge increase there. Ask about sports clubs. Well, I don't like it. So, only two options here, but they're, as I said before, they're actually different. The social links will focus on a specific person. Although the person from the other option will be there, the social link will focus on different things. And there's the schedule. Why would basketball club not meet on rainy days? It's not like you basketball outside.
Maybe they do.
Maybe they do. They don't. Too bad. Only girls don't join the social clubs. I'm not allowing boys to join this year because you're all perverts. What the hell does that mean? Oh, you're one of those types, aren't you? I'm non-discriminate. I can respect that, even if you are a pervert. Okay. He definitely sticks to his guns on that whole, you know, trying to prevent fraternization kind of thing. Let's go to the bathroom.
Bathroom is definitely a place of of mystical power.
This is where we go.
Understanding.
This is where we're gonna meditate on the. Yeah. Oh, well, the food failed us last time. It is actually random, what it says. So.
The food didn't fail us. We failed the food.
Exactly. You're right, Jeff. So this is the emergency exit. This goes to the gym or the field. Okay. So, we've got a choice. Struck. Oh no. God damn it! Why are you reminding me of this again?
You have to know. I'm just terrified you've forgotten.
Let's take a tour first. Why not? No reason not to. So this is where they basketball.
Definitely not outside.
Yep. I like those classy curtains they have over the windows up there. Oh, basketball player. He apparently runs the show. English teacher over there is just watching. Maybe Mr. Moroka should keep his eye on him. Watch the soccer team. Their soccer field, which is covered in sand. His favorites, sprints. Those are actually the two people who we can interact with our social links. The bandage nose kid is for soccer, and the black-haired kid is basketball.
His injury will never heal.
Yeah. It's a theme in these games. I mean, what's his name? Had that bandage on his head the entire game.
Plus, soccer is just an extremely dangerous sport. People regularly maimed for life.
Yeah, that's right. We got to think about our looks. Let's join the basketball club.
Basketball's where it's at.
Good American sport. He's gonna be number one. Look how tall he is. Oh, that kid in the back looks pretty tall.
The teacher looks pretty tall.
Maybe that's just a really short basket.
Yeah.
It seems more likely.
I'm your new captain.
There we go.
I'm gonna say it.
That's the attitude.
That's right. And they're like, wow, our new captain. They didn't. They weren't like, yeah, okay, you're the new guy. Why are you the captain? They're just like, yeah, sweet, somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, we totally know what we're doing. Yeah.
We punt the ball into the hoop, right?
Hey.
Yeah, most of the time the social links will not have voices for, mostly just greetings and stuff like that. I think there are points at like the end of social links will have voice acting, but for the most part they don't. But in Persona 3, none of them did. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm Koichijo.
See. Yeah.
Well, this guy's way too friendly. I don't trust him.
We'll find all about this guy.
I'm beat.
This is the other guy.
Oh.
I couldn't believe you could transfer. I didn't know that.
If I knew that, I'd have transferred away years ago.
Away from you and your nose.
Daisuke Nagase. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. They are
Both suspiciously friendly.
Oh, burn. Y'all are slackers. I'm gonna make you run sprints.
As your new captain. You're captain of soccer tubes. Just so you know.
That is. Look at this. Hey man, I know how to basketball. Y'all are just like, oh no. Yeah, I used to play all the time. Basketballs.
Really?
Oh, wow! You actually know how to play! Yep. That actually is the introduction to this basketball team that doesn't know actually that doesn't actually know how to play basketball are impressed by your skill at knowing what basketball is. Immediately joining the team to become the captain.
Sounds about right.
So this is the strength Arcana social link. It is the same regardless of which person you are interacting with, and it just calls it fellow athletes. But Ko will be our primary person, and we will really get into his character rather than Daisuke. Okay, I think Mr. Moroka already said that. The basketball team is not manly enough to intimidate the other people from taking away their gym.
Yeah, like the music club. Those guys are terrifying.
I'm pretty sure it's those football people. They've taken over the entire school.
I think
Even
we're missing
further.
something here. Yeah.
One of those things you kind of wonder, did the localization team add that, or was that actually in the game to begin with?
Well, I'm pretty sure that was a localization thing, but it's probably just also that these guys are, being teenage kids, and they said that stuff on purpose. Be an ass and leave! No, we're gonna help out. These are our new bros.
Huh?
Be an ass and leave.
Even the choice was judging you. He's so happy. Wow, he knows how to play basketball, and he's nice enough to help us.
Hey, you never said you knew how to play. You said you knew what it was and you did play before.
That's true. I did declare myself the captain, though. Of course, if they had a captain before, I mean, they didn't know how to play. Still watching the shows? Yep. Ah, what a coincidence.
Nanako's adoptive parent, the TV.
No, it's really this, whatever this is on top of it. It's like some kind of weird mushroom squirrel or something. I can't see what it is. Maybe it's a turtle.
I think it's a bear. Yeah, it's definitely a bear.
No.
See, it's got a little fish in his mouth.
Oh, it does! Dude,
Totally a bear.
Oh,
it's two bears with fish in their mouth. You stay away from bears. Especially
bears are bad for your health.
especially blue ones. Oh, the bathroom has failed us.
Fridge scorns us again.
Okay. No reason to save. We can save later. Or do I want to save before this? One of the things about this is that you can get a random chance of getting a bonus or something. I guess I won't worry about it right now. It's not that big a deal. Unless I'm like getting up on towards a deadline or something. Okay.